When the building shakes, the alarm screams, or the crowd stampedes, most people don't run. They stand there, frozen, staring, waiting for their brain to catch up to reality. And in those first 60 seconds, that freeze can kill you. But your brain isn't broken. It's just running ancient software in a modern disaster. Here's why the lockup, what your mind gets wrong, and 3 brutal tricks to hack your way into action before everyone else figures it out. The psychology nobody warns you about. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Your brain wasn't built for this. Evolution gave you freeze, fight, or flight. And freeze comes first. Always. It's not weakness, it's biology. When your nervous system detects a threat it can't immediately categorize, it hits pause. Hard. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that makes decisions, goes quiet. Your amygdala, the ancient panic button, takes over. And that thing doesn't speak English. It speaks survival. Except it's working with information from 50,000 years ago when threats were lions, not collapsing infrastructure. So you freeze. You stand there while your brain tries to answer one question. Is this real? And that delay, that's the killer. Because modern disasters don't wait for you to process. The smoke doesn't care if you're confused. The stampede doesn't pause while you assess. By the time your conscious mind catches up, the exit is blocked, the stairs are packed, and you're out of time. The 3 perceptual errors that kill. Your brain doesn't just freeze, it lies to you. Here are the 3 biggest mistakes it makes in those first seconds, and every single one of them can trap you. Error 1. Normalcy bias. Your brain desperately wants everything to be fine. It will bend reality to make that true. Alarm goes off? Must be a drill. Building shaking? Probably just construction. People screaming? Overreacting. This is normalcy bias, and it's a death sentence. Your mind prioritizes comfort over survival. It would rather believe the lie that everything is okay than face the truth that you need to move right now. Studies show that in fires, people delay evacuating for an average of 6 to 10 minutes, not because they're stupid, because their brain is telling them it's not real yet. Error 2, social proof paralysis. You look around, nobody else is moving, so you don't either. This is social proof, and it's a trap. If everyone around you is frozen, your brain interprets that as confirmation. See, it's fine. They're not panicking. Why should I? Except they're doing the exact same thing. Everyone's waiting for someone else to move first. You're all standing in a burning building playing follow the leader with a group of statues. The crowd isn't wise. The crowd is terrified and confused, just like you. Error 3, cognitive narrowing. When panic hits, your vision literally narrows. Tunnel vision isn't a metaphor, it's physiology. Your pupils constrict, your peripheral awareness collapses. You fixate on one thing, usually the thing directly in front of you, and everything else disappears. Exits you walked past 5 seconds ago? Gone. Alternative routes? Invisible. You're staring at a locked door while an open stairwell sits 10 feet to your left. Your brain has zoomed in so hard on the immediate problem that it's deleted the solution. How your brain prioritizes the wrong information. Here's the worst part. In a disaster, your brain doesn't just slow down, it speeds up. But it's processing garbage. It grabs the loudest signal, not the most important one. Someone yelling? That's what you focus on, even if they're wrong. A bright light? You move toward it, even if it's fire. The smell of smoke? You might not even register it because your auditory cortex is screaming louder. Your brain is running a triage system designed for predators, not structure collapses. It prioritizes immediate sensory data over strategic thinking. So you react to noise, movement, and emotion instead of asking the one question that matters: where is the exit? And here's the kicker. The more stress you're under, the more your brain defaults to habit. You won't think, you'll do what you've always done. If you've never practiced moving toward an exit under pressure, you won't do it now. You'll stand there, or you'll follow the crowd, or you'll wait for instructions that never come. Technique 1, the 3-second override. You can't stop the freeze, but you can shorten it. Here's how. The second you feel that hesitation, that pause, that little voice asking, "Is this real?" you force your body to move. Not your mind, your body. Take 3 steps in any direction. Doesn't matter where. Just move. Walk, turn, shift your weight, anything. Physical movement interrupts the freeze response. It reroutes blood flow back to your prefrontal cortex. It tells your nervous system, we're not prey, we're acting. 3 seconds, that's all you get to override. Count it out loud if you have to. 1, 2, 3. Move. This isn't about making the right decision yet, it's about breaking the paralysis so your brain can start thinking again. Movement creates options. Stillness creates victims. Technique 2. Name it to tame it. Your amygdala is screaming. Your rational mind is offline. So you bridge the gap with language. Out loud, you say exactly what's happening. The building is shaking, this is an earthquake, I need to get outside. Or, there's smoke, this is a fire, I'm going to the stairs. You're not being dramatic, you're hacking your own neurology. Verbalizing a threat forces your prefrontal cortex back online. It takes the formless panic and turns it into a problem you can solve. And when you say it out loud, you cut through normalcy bias. You're not wondering anymore, you've declared reality, and now your brain can work with it. This works even better if you name your next action. I'm walking to the exit now. I'm grabbing my bag and leaving. Don't think it, say it. Your brain follows instructions better than intentions. And if you're with other people, saying it out loud breaks their freeze too. You're not waiting for permission, you're declaring the plan. And suddenly, you're the one everyone follows. Technique 3. Preload your exits. Here's the brutal truth. You won't think clearly when disaster hits. So you think now before anything happens. Every time you enter a building, a train, a crowded space, you do one thing. Locate 2 exits. Not 1, 2. The main one and the backup. It takes 5 seconds. You walk in, you scan, you note where they are. That's it. You're not paranoid, you're prepared. Because when the freeze hits, your brain won't invent a plan, it will grab the one you already gave it. If you preloaded the exit locations, that's what surfaces. You won't stand there wondering where to go, you'll already know. Your feet will move before your mind catches up. This is called pre-decisional commitment, and it's the difference between people who evacuate in 30 seconds and people who evacuate in 10 minutes, or never. And here's the advanced move. When you spot those exits, visualize using them. Imagine the door, the hallway, the stairs. Make it real in your head. You're creating a mental map your autopilot can follow when your conscious mind is drowning in cortisol. Soldiers do this. Pilots do this. You should too. Why this matters more than you think. The first 60 seconds aren't just about survival, they're about advantage. While everyone else is frozen, processing, waiting, you're already moving. You're through the door before the crowd realizes there's a problem. You're down the stairs before the bottleneck forms. You're out of the building before the panic turns into a stampede. Speed isn't just safety, it's geometry. The fewer people between you and the exit, the better your odds. And here's what nobody talks about. The people who move first don't just save themselves, they save others. Because when you break the freeze, when you move with purpose, when you say out loud what's happening, you give everyone around you permission to act. You cut through the social proof paralysis. You become the signal everyone else was waiting for. You're not being selfish, you're being the circuit breaker. The reality check. Your brain will freeze. That's non-negotiable. Evolution built that response and you're stuck with it. But you can shrink it. 3 seconds instead of 3 minutes. 5 steps instead of paralysis. 1 clear action instead of a fog of confusion. You won't think your way through a disaster. You'll move your way through. You'll name your way through. You'll follow the map you built when your brain still worked. The cold doesn't care. The fire doesn't wait. The stampede doesn't pause. But you own the first 60 seconds. You've hacked the freeze. You've preloaded the exits, and when everyone else is still standing there asking if this is real, you're already gone. Not because you're smarter, because you practice being faster than your own fear. And in a disaster, faster is the only thing that matters.